is our favorite book, I Love My Daddy Because. And we like to read this book because it talks about all the reasons we love our daddy, and we get to make fun animal sounds. What's the monkey say? Yeah, did you see a daisy? What's Daisy say?
Cat.
There's a cat. What's the cat say?
No.
Yeah, what's the monkey say? Yeah, and what does the lion say? Good job. Good job. Let's see, where's a duck in here? Do you remember what the duck says? There's a duck. What's the duck say? Quack, quack. Good job. And what's the bird say? Where's our bird? There's the bird. What's he say? Remember what the bird says? Tweet, tweet. And we love this book because it talks about all the reasons we love our daddy.
Angie Prine. My book is The Night Boat by Robert R. McCammon. On the edge of the deep sea cavern they call the abyss, a salvage diver ignores the inner voices warning him of danger. Here where the warm Caribbean waters turn dark and cold, he has found a new prize, a sunken German sub, an iron coffin buried. He digs furiously, driven to unearth it, to explore it, to discover its mysteries, until something in the eerie silence of the deep freezes his heart in ghastly horror. It is the haunting hollow hammer of something inside, the frantic, ceaseless sound of something pounding, raging, dying to get out. The Night Boat.
I guess the favorite book is Half of a Yellow Sun by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. And I guess what I love about the book is sort of like the focus on details. It takes place, I think, during the Biafran War, if I'm not mistaken. Sort of like conflict, tension between the Yoruba and the Igbo people. And then all these characters caught in the middle. So I like the details, I like the restraint that the writer shows, and I think the mark of a good novel is that I'm able to read it and then days afterwards I'm still thinking about the characters. So even though I haven't read this in a while, I think it's definitely one of my favorite novels. So what I like to do is read just a little bit from the book. I think I'm going to read page 19, I guess, just a little, maybe like 2 paragraphs. So, and there was Miss Adebayo, who drank brandy like master and was nothing like Ugu had expected a university woman to be. His auntie had told him a little bit about university women. She would know because she worked as a cleaner at the Faculty of Sciences during the day and as a waitress at the staff club in the evenings. Sometimes, too, the lecturers paid her to come in and clean their homes. She said university women kept framed photos of their student days in Ibadan and Britain and America on their shelves. For breakfast, they had eggs that were not cooked well, so that the yolk danced around, and they wore bouncy straight hair wigs and maxi dresses that grazed their ankles. She told a story once about a couple at a cocktail party and the staff club who climbed out of a nice Peugeot 404, the man in an elegant cream suit, the woman in a green dress. Everybody turned to watch them, walking hand in hand, and then the wind blew the woman's wig off her head. She was bald. They used hot combs to straighten their hair, his auntie had said, because they wanted to look like white people, although the combs ended up burning their hair off. Ugu had imagined the bald woman, beautiful with a nose that stood up, not the sitting down flattened noses that he was used to. He imagined quietness, delicacy, the kind of woman whose sneeze, whose laugh and talk would be soft as the under feathers closet to a chicken's skin. Well, the women who visited Master, the ones he saw at the supermarket and on the streets, were different. Most of them did wear wigs. A few had their hair braided or plaited with thread, but they were not delicate stalks of grass. They were loud. The loudest was Miss Adebayo. She was not an Igbo woman. Ugwu could tell from her name, even if he had not once run into her and her house girl at the market and heard them both speaking rapid, incomprehensible Yoruba. She had asked him to wait so that she could give him a ride back to the campus, but he thanked her and said he still had many things left to buy and would take a taxi, although he had finished shopping. He did not want to ride in her car, did not like how her voice rose above Master's in the living room, challenging and arguing. He often fought the urge to raise his own voice from behind the kitchen door and tell her to shut up, especially when she called Master a sophist. He did not know what sophist meant, but he did not like that she called Master that, nor did he like the way she looked at Master. Even when somebody else was speaking and she was supposed to be focused on that person, her eyes would be on Master. One Saturday night, Okioma dropped a glass and Ugwu came in to clean up the shards that lay on the floor. He took his time cleaning. The conversation was clearer from here, and it was easier to make out what Professor Izuka said. It was almost impossible to hear the man from the kitchen.